Friends of Next Dimension Story, welcome back to week 4. We were talking about how, as a leader, you can build on your effectiveness and impact. In week 1, we talked about the how of communication. Week 2, we talked about the hidden patterns behind decision making. In week 3, we talked about that delicate balance between stepping in and stepping back, of building connection and keeping distance. And now in week 4, we'll bring it all together to say that your leadership patterns are consistent behaviors over time that the teams come to interpret, trust, and see clarity from, rather than one-off actions. As a leader, when I'm coaching other leaders, I'm constantly talking about their leadership pattern and rhythm over time, because that's what teams come to rely on. That's what teams come to rely on for trust, for clarity, for direction, for support. So rather than one-off leadership moods, rather than one-off leadership patterns, we're talking about consistency in your patterns over time. And that is built as a leader by focusing on your everyday patterns of communication, your everyday patterns of decision making, your everyday patterns of emotional awareness, and bringing it all together as a leader so that you're consistent in your thoughts, your words, and your actions. You're consistent in your behaviors. You're consistent in your communication. You're consistent in your decision making. And you're emotionally aware of how the team needs to be supported, guided, and coached. That is the power of a true leader whose consistent leadership patterns, behaviors, rhythms gives the team trust, clarity, support, and direction. And that is what is required of us as leaders in times when everything is volatile. That they can trust the leader, that they can seek after the leader for guidance and clarity, because the patterns that the leader demonstrates is consistent over time. It's not one-off wonders as a leader, but it's consistent patterns. Is my leader able to be there for me during the good times and bad times? Is my leader able to communicate effectively so we can trust the leader? Is my leader able to make decisions that includes the team rather than excludes the team? And is my leader able to understand the emotional awareness of the teams and the organization so they can guide the teams accordingly? So check out the blog. Let us know your comments on how we're helping you to become a well-rounded leader who demonstrates consistent leadership patterns, positive leadership patterns over a long period of time, by knowing how to communicate the hidden patterns of decision making, emotional awareness, and bring it all together so that daily your leadership rhythm shows consistency, shows clarity, shows conviction and courage that the teams can rely on to move the teams forward and to move the company forward. All the very best.